week 7, season 2 connected franchise mode going. We're playing Errorsec, who's a buddy of ours from Brooklyn, New York, in a divisional matchup between us and the Seahawks. Last year we split. Early on he had us beat. But we pretty much thrashed him in the second game. So hoping that it's more like the second game. He's currently 2-3. We'll see how it goes. We do have a number of players that have goals this week. We have to start our second string running back to try to get his confidence up. We have our wide receiver Franklin, who we just got to star, who's up for superstar. We also have our safety, our strong safety, up to go, I think, superstar as well. Oh, of course we lost connection to our Piero, so we'll see what happens in a second. Try to reconnect. Hey, what happened? Just while we try to figure that out. We did have our third string D tackle come up for re-signing. I'm not planning on re-signing him. He doesn't want a ton of money, but I think he was just like literally a free agent pickup. He's 28 years old. I'm not really like interested in him. I have 2 D tackles over 80, both under contract. Kind of like we talked about the tight end. We can't make trades, so I can't trade either of those players, but I'm not going to re-sign them for the season. It just says disconnected. It didn't say anything else. Let's make sure our playbook's right. Yeah. Try this again. He says it says I disconnected, so we'll see what happens. Looks like it's working now. Get the ball first. We need to strike early. Get him behind. He's his quarterback play is probably his biggest weakness. So we want to get him behind, get him throwing the ball. Though he did tear us up in the air last week too. Last year, that first game. And really the second game too, he almost came back. So we really can't sleep on his offense. His defense has a number of X-Factor players. As you can see, it looks like middle linebacker, corner, safety. It's a good run. You got to deal with a lot of desync and possibly lag in these user games, so we got to be careful. Joey Armour is the running back that we need to get touches to. He's just not, even though he's ranked higher, he's not as good as McMullen that I've seen. He's faster, but the holes close up on him quicker. He doesn't fight for the extra yards like McMullen does, so we'll see. This is kind of a see if he can do it game, too. Oh, that was bad. Let's do the same thing. Sure-handed Black. Able to catch it. I saw that might be open. He really wants to play the tight ends. Ooh. Didn't see that 20 guy move over, so it's good. He's playing pretty good so far, so like I said, we can't sleep on him. He did beat us last year. Ooh, X Factor guys, they're so smart. That's the biggest difference I think this year in Madden. Those X Factor guys really do just make like quicker or just quicker to the ball, quicker on zones to chase after you. It's the biggest difference probably. Just get some guys open, get into a rhythm. We're not going to do anything crazy right now. Like I said, we just want to get down the field and score. Preferably a touchdown. It's going to call that out of bounds. Probably could have thrown it a little earlier. Ooh, a rare drop by Black. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. I was trying to just hurry up, and I pressed a button to see what play it picked. I think it was a draw, which is definitely not what we want on 3rd and 10. We go with this post-wheel drag. With the running back and blocking. There's a catch by Franklin. Franklin needs, again, those yards, as we saw. Now this is to the mesh. We're going to put Franklin in a excuse me. I'm going crazy right now. Yeah, that was pass interference. A rare called pass interference right there. He's just dragging my guy down. Normally they bump him. They don't drag him. So, good for us. Good catch right there, but look here. I'm going to switch Samuels to a drag. Let's see if we can get him right there for an easy touchdown. All right, kept him on his toes. Oh my gosh, we're going to miss the field goals. We're going to go back to that. These user games always change the timing a little bit. And missed it. That's annoying. All right, now we got to play some good defense because, again, he tore us up last year again in the air. I think he put up like 400 yards. Play a lot of cover two man against him just because we don't want to give up the big play, and that was definitely a thing last time. Strong run up the middle. That's the problem. I think we're going to have to go to zone just because the running. And man, it's so easy to run on the man coverage. So we'll have to mix in some zone stuff for sure. All right, good. Strong defensive start. You got to resist the urge to blitz a lot, except for in key situations, because it's what we like to do, and that's what killed us last time. Let's see. Let's go for this big nickel zone. Oh, X Factor receiver just right over my head, right through my hands too. Again, X Factors, man. Even though I had a guy on him. One-on-one downfield, able to get the touchdown. That's going to be our problem. Probably going to have to knock that stuff down. I want to pick it really bad. That's what I went for. And his X Factor guy's just going to catch it over my head every time, I think. And then he makes his kick, so now I'm down, of course. All right. Pete Carroll's about 100 years old. He's still the coach of the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, stopped. We've had some success with that play, but not against him. He looked ready for it. Hopefully he's not stream sniping the game. Don't want to call him a cheater yet, but he definitely was looking for that early. We got our tight end magic going, though. He didn't see that coming, so like I said, I don't want to call him a cheater. He probably just was in the right place at the right time in that particular play. Yeah, you think so? Oof. Just a lot of zone coverage over here. Zone's definitely harder to beat. It's not impossible, though. Got some gun plays coming his way. The middle linebacker is already engaged, too. Horton. It's our guy. He always seems to be the guy that really gives us what we need. He's trying to cover Knight over the middle. It's really hard to cover a guy. I can. I'm not going to, though. I don't want to put a delay on the games, but I could. We're definitely in enough of a dogfight right now that we don't need to be like worried about getting Franklin, specifically the ball or something like that. Gone more picky manual plays. I'm more likely to mix it up if I pick manual plays. Oh, he switched between players too much there and screwed it up on his end. We're going to go for 2 just because, I mean, there's really no downside to that. I mean, we're going to be down at least a couple points no matter what. Black, try to throw it to him. surest hands on the team. That's the main thing. Get that 7-point lead again, and then we got to figure out what to do on defense because can't have that same shit happen again.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
It's a strong running back. We know he drafted a guy that's a big running back. He has another guy that's pretty strong too. I think Woods is the guy from last year that was pretty strong. He has another guy that comes in as a change of pace. It's slow but really hard to bring down. He likes to do these 3 tight end like passes. At least from what I saw last year. So we're gonna play this pretty safe. He's looking to see if I'll play. That's what I thought. Flag. They're gonna call me for the face mask every time. It seems like the face mask calls are out of control this year. And that's not a coronavirus joke. It's just out of control. Okay, we've shown this blitz quite a bit the last couple weeks, so hopefully we can catch him off guard with a little bit different blitz. Ugh. Just run straight up the middle, right into the teeth of most of our blitz, and it just doesn't even matter. Just fighting for those extra yards. That running back's hard to bring down. He is. 3 wide receiver set. Probably not the best time to go to dime just because of the running back, but we probably need to. Oh. He's being patient, and we're not bringing a lot of pressure. See what he brings to the table formation-wise.
Come on, set. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
He likes these multiple tight end looks for sure. Oh, the blocks. The big blocks up the middle. Again, we went to man, and he just ran it straight up the middle. He's in our head, that's for sure. I feel like we can pick him apart on offense, but when we're on defense, man. Every time I go man, he runs. Every time I go zone, he has all day. He picks apart the zones. It's going to be a tough game. I don't know how he's losing to the computer like he is, but against me, he's pretty good. Probably because you're leveling him up the wrong way. It doesn't like that play. Let's go for a different play. Now let's hurry up. Go back to the same run we were supposed to do earlier. We're in right teeth of it, but we already had a first down. Try to keep him off bounce a little bit. Not sure why McMullen's coming in so much in these formations. We really need armor to get his stuff, but at the same time, like I said, we're not going to worry too much about it. Maybe running some formations that I know I can run a couple plays out of. A couple formations that I know if I don't like what I'm seeing, I can change it.
Here we go, set, 90, Wolf. Mike, let's go, defense. Hey, seam six, right on.
Get Flores involved. He's second string, but he's definitely no scrub. Carried us last year, most of the year. Horton's just taken over as the main receiving tight end.
Here we go. Ready. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles? The coach. Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
Oh, the way he held that ball really scared me. Let's go for this wheel route. Bring in a double slant just in case. Horton could be open outside. No, we're just going to cross him in the middle. Middle was wide open. We don't have the explosiveness of him, but we'll get him little bit by little bit, that's for sure. Oh, Horton tiptoeing in the back of the end zone. Right over the safety's head. Just put a little bit of touch on it. Now, though, we've left them with a minute. Oh, they're going to booth review. They better keep it in. That was a beautiful. That's right. It was a beautiful touchdown. Now we got to kick a field goal, which we haven't done so far this game. Oof, that's still not awesome, but that probably would have been a miss last year with Glass. It's not going to happen with Watt. Now we got to figure out a way to stop him with 3 timeouts in a minute to play when we haven't. He's just marched right through us. No, we're not going to fall for no little draws. Not to mention you're wasting time on the clock, so it's probably better for us if you want to do that. Get him! That's how we're going to do it. Calling the timeout there, I question that a little bit. I mean, I know he's explosive, but he's going to end up leaving himself open for possibly giving me the ball back with time. We're not going to change this formation. Oh, catch it, please, and set us up for the field goal, guys. He says he's going for a punt. I never trust a punt. I don't care if it's 4th and 20. Just call the fair catch, save some time on the clock. We have 3 timeouts. We can get in field goal range here.
Possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Wide open zone in the middle. Let's go ahead and hurry it up. Save the timeouts. Man-to-man downfield. Franklin, can you do it? They're gonna call it a touchdown. Remember that shared possession usually goes to the offense in that case. I just felt that. That was not the plan when I hiked the ball. And I just saw the man-to-man. I knew Franklin needed the touchdowns. I just took the chance. Something that he probably wouldn't be expecting me to go deep when all I've done is underneath stuff the whole game. I didn't see what the call is because when you score a touchdown, it doesn't show me what his play was. He's got 12 seconds and 1 timeout. I'm going to guess he's probably going to try to do some type of run play, just see what he can do. Single safety over the top, yeah. Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere. He gets the ball to start the second half, though, so I'm definitely the person that's in the worst position if that doesn't work. He just immediately gets some points, catches right back up. It just ended up being the wrong move. But single safety over the top, too. I haven't thrown the ball deep 1 time. Oh, I mean that if I don't score points there, if I don't at least get the 3 points, which I had plenty of time for, then I'm going to be able to he's able to immediately catch back up. That's what I meant. Was the risk worth the reward there for him? For me, yes, for sure. Outside running, not going to be the way to go against my new linebackers. They might miss some stuff and hang up on some people early with some linemen in their face, but outside, they're going to outrun any of those guys. 3 tight ends. What did we say last time? 3 tight ends means most likely he's going to throw it. We're going to go with some cover 4 palms, but we're going to bring it up. We need to do a little bit better covering that guy. We had plenty of time, though. We just didn't get enough pressure. Let's go to a nickel, but bring in the safety nickel. See if we can get a little more pressure. Cover the tight end a little better. That's how we do it. Donnell on defensive end this year has been a really nice addition. We're going to go for this here. Might not work. Oh, 41. You should not be over there on that guy. We had him dead to rights, but he gets it off in time. Actually, let's make a coasting adjustment because I thought we had it like that at least. We'll call some Now he's on fire. That's not what we want, but so we move to these zones. He's going to find there's little room to run. Oh! Was that Darby? I think it is, but I'm not sure. If that's Darby, that's going to get him his stuff for the week, which is nice. I don't know if it's game. He came back real quick in that last game against me. I'm definitely going to be trying to run some clock out here. Ugh. Armor's just not the guy. He has 2 carries. Well, we'll give him a little more shot. But McMullen keeps coming in. Here's McMullen again on this play. I don't even want to run it with McMullen. I don't know what he was doing there, but we're going to get Franklin his yards. 3rd and 1. This is a formation we can do a couple things out of, but the dive play may just be all we need. He has 98 yards passing this game, and that's with the he creeps all the way in. That X Factor guy in armor again just failing us. We're going for this. I can tell you that right now. We're going for this, and we're going to get it. Armor's going to get some positive yards. Now 4 carries for 0 yards a carry. We're going to get him, though. I don't care. But he needs 12 touches. I don't care if we go backwards every play. We're going to get him some touches. We're going to see if he can really be the guy. Give him a fair shot. 61's got to get out in front to block that guy. He was just a little slow, and that may be what it is. It may be the linemen are too slow, and they can't get out in front of him because he is quite a bit faster. Oh, that was a terrible throw. Franklin playing some defense there. Threw it straight at him. Can't do that. Finally put a guy in the middle of the field. Jones is an X-Factor player. I have my defensive coordinator, the CPU thing, telling me to watch out for him. I didn't show him the respect that I should have. Oh, and we got pressure there. Oh, what a bad bounce. Last week we had a bounce like that. We had a kick like that that ended up down at the 1. That would have been nice to have again. Don't look like the game is trying to give me at all. At all. We're not getting enough pressure. Oh, there we go. I went for the thing, but luckily one of my other guys went for the knockout, and he punched the ball out. That's super lucky for us. That guy, 17, is dangerous, to say the least. Dangerous, to say the least. Let's switch this. Oh, his guy made a terrible move there. Terrible move. I don't know if it was a wrong route or if he just threw it too early. But he went one way, I went the other, and the ball went right to me. 2 picks. That probably is game. But we're going to play it safe.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. This is taken about 7.
We need to get the ball back on offense. Not because we need to score points, but just we need to get our guys their time. So we'll see what we do. Go to this 3-3 wide.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spin out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Really, if he had been able to rush this whole game the way he did the first drive, we'd probably be in trouble. He has the deep threat, and if we had to respect his run a little more, we'd be in big trouble. I like this formation. I don't like that Mayo is inside here. Oh, what was that? Looked like the game was going to DC. I've got you watching, Mafia. We ain't trying to DC over here. I don't want a DC. I want this game in the book so I can get my guys their time. Oh, it's a good stop. He could go for it here, though, if he really wanted to. I know what I would do. I'd be going for it. I go for it when I'm down. I can respect that. And I'm going to try to beat it. Oh, can the guy hurdle his running back and fall right there? You see it in the replay. Oh, that's frustrating. We had him. What a save by his running back there in a blocking scheme that was like max protect. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Respect that. I wasn't even really blitzing, but it was a good call. I guess it was buck zone blitz, so it did bring 5. But that was a good screen as well. My purple player should have picked that up. Let's not do that. I want to go to this 2-4 again. Oh, resisted pressure again. His quarterback is showing up all of a sudden. He's remembering what he's supposed to be doing over here. Oh, no, we're going to get you with Mayo. You try to run like that, some delayed handoff. You got to get going quick. You want to do that. Oh, another good screen. I want to bring this. Ooh. Went for the big hit on the guy chasing him. It was the wrong move. He ended up just running away. But, man, he adjusted. He made some good adjustments. Didn't give up. Went for the 4th down. You got to respect that drive. This is why we can't just say, oh, well, it's done. That's game. Our defense versus his offense is not a great matchup. We had him down to only 160 yards total, and he just blew up on us that drive. This kicker's got a foot, too. What a leg. I don't think I've had a single return this game because every time he kicks it, it's out the back of the end zone pretty much.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still tied here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Whoa, what a turn right there afield to finally get some positive yards there. That cut, stiff-armed. I meant to stiff-arm that guy, and he totally missed him, and then he just threw his hand up in the air. He really wants to bring that guy into that block. He's going to force me to throw it a lot. That's true. We did go out of bounds. I just heard the announcers talk about how we shouldn't have got out of bounds there. It's very true. Oof. That guy came over from that far left side really quick. Really quick. He's got some ballers on defense. I think right now we're just kind of beating them in a little more of a scheme fit thing. And that's McMullen. Why is McMullen in? Don't want McMullen in. You know what? I think in my last game, I went ahead and switched them in game. Armor's only like the number 1 guy. He's not. Armor, run! Run, boy, run! Couldn't get it off. We got to get him some more touches. He needs 12 touches, like we said. It works with this game. We're probably not going to get Franklin stuff, so we got to try to get Armor stuff. That's a good run. He's calling timeouts, which is fine for us. We need the time to get the guys his touches. Oh, got the touch, but man, that guy came unblocked. Supposed to get a pulling tight end on that play, and he was nowhere near the play by the time it actually came through. It looks like he's expecting runs to the left, so a little bit cutbacks. I try to do a counter even. It's not going to give me one right here. We'll do a draw. Probably expected. Might switch out of it depending on what defense we see. It's not even the right guy. I'm just going to chew clock here. No, let's kick the field goal. Respect him. We had the Super Bowl comeback against us in the last couple of minutes. A quick score and a onside kick. We don't want something like that to happen again. Make it for sure 3. That pretty much makes it absolutely game, even if he gets 2 quick touchdowns. Miracles can happen. Charles Davis out here rooting for Rob. Let's go with the 4 linebackers.
Ready, break. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last factor. Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge.
Oh, cannot play the ball against 17. Can't do it.
Some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward. Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up the throw.
Oh, I thought it got tipped. Oh, and that's Walford. Our corner changed to safety. That just has been pretty good this year. This is the 2nd interception of the year. 4 passes defensed. He's brought the back end and stopped those big plays that killed us last year. I just ran right into him. If I could have got a little bit more to the side. Because we're trying to get experience for our boy. Not even the boy that came in. I'm going to forget that goal. He's not going to be our guy. He struggled the whole game. Wish we would have focused on Franklin more and got him his stuff. Armor, we gave you your shot. You can be pissed off about it or whatever, but it just sucks that this was the game where we had so much riding on different players because it's a tough game against users to focus one guy. You saw him usering players trying to go where he thought I was going. That was a great game, Rob. Just a couple mistakes, turnovers. That's really what it comes down to in these user games. Turnover. I played a safe game except for that one deep ball at the end of the half that paid off for me, but that could have easily gone the other way and it would have been a tighter game. 70% completion for his quarterback. That's nothing to sneeze at. I'm going to take a break for a couple of minutes. I might actually drop down the stream. No, I'll put on some tunes and we'll go be right back screen. But we're going to get some Call of Duty on here in a couple of minutes, probably.
Let's be real. Mopping is a hassle. You have to fill the bucket, pushing a wet, heavy mop around, then cleaning the mop when you're done so it doesn't grow bacteria. A hassle on top of a hassle. Try Swiffer WetJet. With Swiffer WetJet, you start with a fresh pad and cleaning solution every time. And when you're done, you just toss the pad. Swiffer WetJet, the faster, easier, cleaner way to clean your floors.
At Kroger, we know there's never a good time to run out of fresh. Luckily, our delivery and free pickup make it easy to grab what you need while also offering the same great prices in-store and online. So whether it's a few extra buns for the backyard barbecue or some miscellaneous munchies for movie night, we make it easy to get back to doing, well, whatever you were doing. Kroger, fresh for everyone. With Money Services Express, you can start your bill payments online and finish the transaction at Kroger. Get started at moneyservices.com.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now, when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need some extra money, a cash-out refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. And MLS number 3030.
Welcome back. So that was a pretty tough game. That was tougher than I thought. I mean, for a guy that loses at least 30% of the time to the computer, whereas most the other two guys in the league and myself, we usually lose maybe 1, 2 at most because the computer throughout the season usually have some bad games every once in a while. Man, he played great, except for 1 or 2 throws, and I got lucky on that deep pass at the end of the second half. Tie goes to the offense. We both came down with hands to the ball, and it just gave it to us. That's rough. Sorry, trying to see if we can get the group together. We're gonna go back to. Be right back for just a second. We might have to end the stream and come back in 15 minutes.